tell you something funny about the Panthers. So last week against the Cowboys, they had like 400 and some total yards, 200 plus rushing. They had like over 25 first downs. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like his Cam Newton days here, you know? So I go into my, advanced data search, I'm like, when is the last time the Panthers had 400 plus yards total, 200 rushing, and 25 or more first downs? I'm expecting it to be like, 2010. It was last week. It was the week before against Miami. They did it 2 weeks in a row. It's only been done 3 weeks in a row once in the history of the league by the 83 Steelers. So hats off to the Panthers. And they're playing the Jets this week.
The Jets this weekend,
They're playing the Jets. So maybe if they do it again, if they hit those parameters again, I'm coming back and asking you to redo this shot, and I'll be all over the Panthers. But I do think that, ultimately Bryce Young will limit what they can do at his size. I just believe and feel that from a consistency standpoint.
Yeah, some of the nerd stats are pretty favorable in some ways to Carolina. Like, I think these are two opposite teams in some ways. Carolina is top 5 in both offensive and defensive success rate. The only team in the NFL to be top 5 is the Carolina Panthers. Now, it's a small sample. It's 6 games, but they do have trouble creating explosive plays, like you were mentioning with the passing game. I think maybe the last couple of weeks they found a little something with, hey, let's run the ball and play action with Bryce Young. And remember, this defense let up 3,000 rushing yards last year. And this year, they're 3rd in success rate against the run. So it's not just Derek Brown coming back, but obviously some of the guys they added, the run defense has been a lot better. Now, you're not wrong about sometimes they lay an egg. They get blown out by the Jaguars. They get blown out by the Patriots. So they've been a tough team to kind of figure out.